Okay, hello, and a very good evening from the flight deck. It's that Helichap again. Back with some DCS action, taking a bit of a break from the Mirage F-1. Doesn't do too good to do something to death. I mentioned before, it's been a while since I've been on the 4YA servers. Used to bash this for a good while over the past few months. Let's take the Apache for a bit of a joyride, get back used to it again, really. So we're on Persian Gulf. I think Kesham's under attack at the moment by us. Someone's not particularly a JTAC over there. Yeah. Let's try and punch in some threats into our threat-o-meter and see what we come up with. Just trying to remember what all this even does, and looks like range run in, right, and these lights are red on the ground because we're going to be here for a little while. Cool, contract's on, it's safe. That's what that's like, SimWiz Auto. Cool. So let's go to our TSD. Got an SA page. Let's bring up a map first. Digital, or we can have satellite, or we can have chart, but that's only at certain ranges, so I'll better zoom in there. Take out map. So let's add a few threats. I know I'm going to go for Kesham Island, so just to get some practice in. What are the coordinates for this then? 40 Romeo CQ. So if I remember rightly, let's add an airfield. Enemy airfield. It's going to be Utel, no. No show. Let it go, there's a list, isn't there? Points. Can add a point, and then somewhere else you get a code. Let's put up TSD again. It's under. What is it under? Got the utils, and then you show the list of what is available. Point. Add, edit, delete, transmit, store. ABR abbreviations. That's the sausage. Cool, go to the next page. Next page. Control measures. It's going to be an enemy airfield somewhere. Or is it not a control measure? It's like AA something with those. Oh, it's not a control measure, it's a general. It's an AG. I'm not sure there is an enemy airfield somewhere. AG, friendly control measure, enemy, assault, air defense, heli attack, infantry, pre-planned targets. So EA? I swear it's Echo Alpha for like enemy airfield. Let's go again. FIGI. Maybe not. Let's just add a threat then. Let's add our Patriots. Patriot, yeah, in the middle of the group, ICC. So let's add an enemy Patriot. Enemy some Patriot, so it's going to be PT point 101. Add. ident is going to be CM, I believe. CM. There's a control measure. No. PT. Come on. Yeah, fine. No. It's like 01 or something like that, isn't it? C01? C01. Enter. It's just 01. 01, no. C1. I swear it's something like that. I thought, oh! Obviously. Right, CM. Charlie Mike. Control measure. Aha! And now we do. Identity is going to be PT. PT for Patriot. No. 01, just for this. Come on. Come back. No. 1. CN. 1. Enter. Add. Add a control measure. Why is this one always so irritating? C01, no. C1. Just 1? No. Why does it do that, man? That's rubbish. PT. PT1. No. 01. Used to have all these done in under a few minutes before. It's irritating. Okay, well, let's get some armaments on. Try and get some performance out of it, but then take a bit of fuel out. We don't need all that fuel. I tend to only run 50 to, half to 2/3. Man, it's really irritating. Why can I not do that? It's not the phase, is it? You got a point. Do you adding a waypoint as a TG? It's not a TG. It's a control measure, it's a CM. You're adding a CM. Ah, is that going to be it? What a muffin. Hang on. It's all coming back. So picture it's already there in the centre, just under my cursor now. Charlie 5-1, isn't it? Ident. Charlie 5-1. Oh, never mind. No. Why did it do that? It's just 5-1. Ident 51. No. That's irritating. But I cannot get the... can't get this to go. Anyhow, let's bring on weapon page. Check safe. We have a load of rockets. Yeah, good. 2/3 fuel. Radio. Let's use the F10 menu to see if there are JTACs available. Any JTACs? Three. JTAC list. We have Kashim, yay. 1516 on 133.6. 1516 on 133.6. So we go to comp. Menu. Manual. VHF. 133.6. Good. 133.6. Cool. And that was 1516 the code, I believe. So let's set up our laser codes on here. We've got a weapon code. So laser rangefinder is going to put out on 17. Everyone's going to be on there, aren't they? 1788. 1787 actually. Let's go with a code. Yeah, we've got our channels there. Oh, I don't know. 1787. 1787. B is going to be. Let's edit Bravo, and that can be 1516. 1516. And then channels will be 1 is going to be Bravo, 2 is going to be Alpha, and then 3. So now it's going to prioritize looking for the JTAC laser targets. That means I should be able to just lob these over the hill. It's kind of cheating, really. It's a bit less fun, but gets the job done. Let's go to automatic ranging on the gun. Gun. Oh, hello. 24. Hello. Yes. I do like the Mil-24. You know what? All the Apache served to do to me when it released was make me fly the Mil-24 more. I think I properly got into the Mil-24. I think it helped me understand the AI more. I didn't understand Petrovich that much, but then George just seemed so much more intuitive. And now it's kind of second nature, going back to the Mil-24, like very powerful to deploy. Westwood has loaded troops into a Mil-24. Oh. Well, he's a brave chap. Not as brave as the people getting in there. Obviously, LFD. So first acquisition source TADS. Already bore sighted. ASE, auto search programs, good. Chaps all armed. I think we're pretty much ready to go, you know. Let's shove this on aircraft and flight and performance. Just check out performance page then. Let's wait for in and out of ground effect. Okay. Yeah. 21, 22, 19. Cool. Yeah, good. Plenty light enough. Now, the Apache's rudder, man, it's hard, and it's had a load of updates since I've last properly flown this. That's probably bashing the Apache like a good few hours a night. Not pretty good with it, but it's just that rudder. It's got auto hover and everything now. No idea how you use it, so this thing's going to be a case of spray and pray. Hover check for him. Going. Good lad. And check where. Now to the left and to the right. There's the Apache going as well. No, that's annoying. Oh well. Right, let's go. Here comes the shitload of left pedal. Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. It's been a while since I've been in this. Good. IG power check then. At a good 63%. Move that forward. Where's the wind coming from? Is there a windsock around here? Tail clear. Get into this. Any windsocks for any windsocks? Nope. Okay, we'll just go off this way then. Whee! Transition symbology, yep. Searching to 10 o'clock, eh? Caution power lines, yes, seen. Let's pop this on here. They're heading off that way, aren't they? There's the Mil-24 heading off. I don't want to compromise him, so we're going to go weapons live. Set the SimWiz control panel. I think it's the other side of this mountainous bit. Yeah, because there's smoke over there already. Well, 24 is pretty fast. The Apache isn't. Always surprises a lot of people call the Apache slow. Wasn't built for speed though, was it? It was not built for speed. Cool. Let's get a bit of attitude hold on while we're there. So after the live, I'm going to switch to weapon page so I've got a good HUD. Armed and codes. Good. Missile primary is Bravo. PRTF. I'm going to give it a high trajectory. Normal mode, I understand Ripple is working now, which is pretty good. Okay, wasn't the Hellfire? is in low al, but it does guys go. They've gone off through that valley there, so I'm going to try and pinch them in a little bit. Use the terrain to our advantage. They're down in that valley. Can I get behind this ridge in some sorts? I'd have liked to have had it on a TSD. I do normally spend the time putting rets in there. If I had waypoint 17 instead. Yeah, there we go. Let's see if his Hellfire's track. Let's be nice and gentle with it. Back off that power. And let's switch symbology to just help us hover fairly loosely, because now I'm going to be extra multitasking. But hey, we just need to go forwards a little and left a little. There you go, keep the box within the box. Big circle in the middle. Nice. Right, let's have him fire one away, shall we? Whiskey 17. 99k away, we're just kind of drifting around here, not too worried about that. Whee, let it go. Oh, although, don't get too high, do you? Let's check in with the JTAC. JTAC status. 3 JTAC list. Kesham's on 15-16. Nice. Nice to hover to a tiny bit of power, just means you need that extra little bit of pedal. Very sensitive here. I mean, look, you normally get some sort of torque effect with power, but in the Apache it's extremely pronounced. There you go, that's not bad for a trimmed hover. Anyone think I've done this before? Ah, well, I haven't done. Safety first. Strobe lights to white. Where have they gone? I kind of want to deconflict. That's a lot of things in the air. Ah. That is air targets, I think, if I use the Cheetah's F10 map. Oh no, GPU 38's okay. Well. Let us take a look on there. Cool. Should try and get George to fire something then. In fact, I want to find out F10. What are the waypoints? location is 17. Right, so waypoint 17. I should be looking at what it's apparently over 1,000 kilometers away. So definitely cache a minute. Yes. So why then can I not see that? Yo to I show speed. Hello, yo to you too. I haven't said yo in a while. I do say it too much, a little bit ironically. Man, that's waypoint 17. All the way out there. Just want to be able to lob hellfires for now. Why can I not do that? Point. Oh, it's over 400k away. But why? I happen to know it isn't. What do we need? I've got JTAC list, JTAC status. It should tell us what he's lasing. If he is lasing anything. Maybe he isn't, I don't know. And there's a Jeopard somewhere. Well, let's go with low Al.
Missile set direct, set to low. Setting trajectory to high. Setting missile mode low ball.
Yep, that's the X-56 doing its thing there. Yay. Alright, tell you what. Let's do this the old-fashioned way.
2 and 6, 1 o'clock, searching.
And sleep.
Tunguska over there.
Laser on. Negative, that's too far.
Let's try and keep the aircraft level. Is it going to even do it? Can we make it? See what our Hellfire is doing. Keep the altitude on. Oh, he's fired again.
11 o'clock, searching.
This is my first one.
11 o'clock, tracking.
It is. Come on, lad. It has not. Right.
Engine 1 out.
Oh, I've been hit by something. Haha, so I don't pay attention.
Engine 1 out.
Engine 1 out. Should still be able to salvage that. Let's take engine 1.
Radar. 2 o'clock, searching.
And put engine 2 into lockout. And see if we can get this one back off the ground then.
Rotor RPM high. Rotor RPM high. Rotor RPM high. Rotor RPM
Oh no! Oh, it's hit the ground.
Rotor RPM low.
Slipping ground, there you go. And I've got the infinite shaking of death. Oh well.
Rotor RPM high.
It happens. Let's just take Where's quiet? Let's exit that.
Rotor RPM high. Rotor RPM. Rotor RPM high. Rotor RPM high. Rotor RPM high. Rotor RPM high.
SA-18.
Rotor RPM high. 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 Rotor RPM high.
There's Kerman.
Rotor RPM high.
In fairness, Jive Loss has been done as well.
Rotor RPM high. Rotor RPM high. Rotor RPM
Let's go north of the water.
Rotor
Port.
RPM high. Rotor RPM high. Rotor RPM high. Rotor RPM high.
Select a roll.
Rotor RPM high.
Thing is, this does show the vulnerability of
Rotor RPM high.
helicopters trying to be lone operators. Like, it's definitely a whole force thing. Because as soon as you're self-lasing with a laser, the idea of a laser is its line of sight, so you're putting yourself immediately into the firing line. If you can see them, they can see you, and all that sort of thing. Which is why the JTAC usually helps. Just because you can obviously just lob hellfires without line of sight. Well, this loads in for 10 minutes. Surprisingly quick. Here we go. There's a Harrier. Very nice. Let's take fires on whatever these are. What sort of rockets these? MTPs? Yeah, good MTP. Let's take 9 reg. 420 like a legend. HEDPs, flares and chaff, yeah. Won't go the other way around with that. More chaff and flares. They are away, those guys. They're going south. Gotta try and drift north. Gonna very quickly try and work out what's going on with in this, because I cannot remember how I used to do it. Map. Digital. Yes, you've got color bands for elevation or relative to the aircraft.
Rearming complete.
Contours 100. FFD. No, I don't need that. Yeah, obviously you do point. Add. Control measure. And then on the left one we can just bring up our quick reference and just go TSD point. ABR. Don't need to be in point mode for that, do you? Point off? No. Oh yes you do. Yep. ABR. Yeah, so now we can... You just add it. Why is it not? Add. Yep. Ident. It's going to be CM51. Enter. No, it doesn't like it. I don't know. Charlie 01. No. Can't remember for the life of me why that's not working. There's something crap with it. Ident add. Yeah, ident. CP01. CP01. Enter. No. CM as 01. No, just 01. C51. C51. CM51. No. C51. No. Can't remember for the life of me why that's not working. It's already pre-populated in there, so you just like add from coordinate. Is this just going to be T? Does it need to be T? Just T51. Point, add, control measure. T52. Oh no, I don't. T52. Enter. No. For fuck's sake, man. Backspace. T51. 01. No. This is extremely frustrating. Oh, somehow now the target's now working. Target T26. Add. What? Waypoint. Target. Ident. T26. Enter. No. Backspace. VA. Patriot. PT. Ah! Okay. You can't add a control measure, it has to be a target. So you go into target mode, T26. Say free is just going to be PT01. PT01. Enter. Oh, no, now it's just 01. Now you add the UTM. Oh well. It's a problem on here. Once you get just one or two people, they're just all ready. There you go. Other dive has already been done by the Harriers, just kind of hogging it all. Another 78 X-ray. Yeah. SA10. Let's have the search radar. Let's put the search radar along. Let's do the track radar. So let's go back. Backspace and cancel out the whole thing. Cool. So T26. Is going to be a SA10, VA10. Free text is just going to be 01. UTM is going to be 40 RDR. RDR. It's 3999071. Be 9999071. Or because it only does 8 digits, I think. Altitude is default 24. Now we should be able to zoom out on the map and see that. Somewhere. We are looking north, can't see it. Whiskey 23. Indeed. Okay, well, let's take the weapon page we don't need. Sorry, weapon page we do, one we do need. Let's do our codes. In fact, might as well take off and start going, although you do need to be pretty low here because it's all over the sea. You
Good job,
can
boys.
get bombed
We now control
pretty
a new airfield.
quickly.
Friendlies can now spawn here.
Yeah. Come on, let's just get off the ground. Tooled up. A lot left footer. Left side click, there you go. Into the power check. Well, power check. Going around. Cool. And you do not want to be high now. Change that symbology.
SA-15, 1 o'clock, searching.
I know there's an SA-15 searching. That's what I'm worried about. It's going to pick us off pretty quickly. So if you do survive across the water, you need to do a lot of masking buildings. In the direction we're flying, let's keep that on 10. Let's try and keep this held. It does fly weird, the Apache, as well, in terms of trim. Well, I'd want to be pushing left pedal right now, but now we're also pushing off to the right. It's very strange. There you go, low rider. Although I'm nervous about doing external views for you now. Just because earlier we took a missile and I didn't see it. Oh, 15 minutes to server restart. Hey. Well, while the army treat their helicopters like flying tanks.
Running out. 15 minutes left until server restart.
5 is a little bit too low. That wash coming up behind us though. Very pretty. Very lovely indeed. Yeah, so we've got an SA-15 out there looking for something. SAS is saturated. Oh, interesting. Warning, SAS is saturated. Still at 11. Yeah, not bad. Cool. Auto, good, good. Codes, I'm gonna go with 111. So channel is 1 is going to be 111. 2 is going to be 1688. So normally you need to be lock on after launch. You need some sort of waypoint for it to lob the missile at, kind of sort of GPS wise first, the general vicinity. SA-10, yes, so I'm hoping to hit the track radar up. The frame rates are just dropped through the floor as well, which is not a good sign that we're approaching something. SAS saturated, yeah, let's get rid of our autopilots there. Because we're going to have the seawall. Here we go. Oh, birds. Caution, bird strike. Let's pop over some containers. Yeah. The SA-10's out there, I can see a few bits of smoke. Just going to put the city between myself. Yeah, got a lot of threats out there. I think for a bit of a game plan, so let's pretend other F3 JTAC list. Bandar A bias. 1611. JTAC status F8. 1611. We do have a JTAC working 1611 code, so code channel 2 is going to be mine, channel 1 is going to be 1611, which we don't have, so we can just go code. Put this back down here to set B. You watch where you're going and don't get shot down. Put it straight and level before I'm mucking about. Code frequency Bravo is going to be irrelevant in a minute if I keep flying at the ground. Let's fly that block of flats instead. Who needs them? 1611. Enter. Yay! Now, channel. Channel 1 is going to be 1611. That's what we're looking for. Go back to the weapon page. There, missile. Prime riff, Bravo. Good.
Missile set to low out. Setting trajectory to high.
It's got a high trajectory, but he won't fire without first having some sort of target to go on. Some sort of waypoint. So I normally need to add it in first. So we've come across the water to Havadira. Let's trim this out. Go. That's staying now. It's very porpoisey. I don't really trust the autopilot in this. Whoa. That growl, such a distinctive Apache sound. Quite common down my end of the UK. Code set LST. Latest spot track's going to be looking for 1611. Let's come out of Barrow. Let's hook it right, minding the seagulls. Excuse me, sorry about coughing at you. It's not Rona, I just have a perpetually dry throat, always have done since I was a kid. Which means I need a drink, but can't pause multiplayer, can you? Looking very lovely in the light. It's a good looking module, the Apache. How are we doing position wise? Yeah, we've got the city. It's going to get risky now. Normally I sit around in this port, but what's the range? It's like 4 kilometers or something for the Hellfire, so not that much. So it's still a bit spicy trying to get close enough to kill things, especially in SA-10. And what's the target at the moment? A Roland or a Vulcan or something? Hello there. That's getting microwaved. There you go. Bit of radiation keeps your brain healthy. Let's set behind these buildings then. Let's give someone an exciting view if they're into that sort of thing. Hey. 40 knots. It's very not nice to try and transition back to a hover. Me. Oh god. Especially with that trim, man. Come on, trim. Right. Oh, we're there. Just about. Oh, missile launch rear. Not too worried about that. That's going to be friendly. Although, is that me popping flares now? Yes, it is. Damn it. Hey, oh, they're firing an SU-30 that's coming straight towards me. Yep, there he is. Is that it going down? Oh, there's a couple. Is it happening right in front of us? Oh, that lagged out, man.
Radar, missile, 1 o'clock, path searching. Missile, path.
Could probably have him from here. That's the thing with helicopters versus fast jet. Can sort of loiter down here, especially if you're hovering. You're not going to be picking up on radar because there's no movement.
Radar, 12 o'clock, searching. Missile, path right.
So forcing him up. There's nothing I can do. I want to know what range I am to target, but I don't know how I set my current target. I've totally forgotten. I do apologise. If anyone does know, stick it in the chat. To set my waypoint to the Bandar Abbas airfield. I have tried doing it, but now I'm not liking it. Let's try and trim myself into some sort of hover. Best thing you can do is just keep the circle in the crosshair, and that's the biggest help. They're still trying to shoot that down. Still getting missile warnings over there. Let's do that with your external features. Long one, short one, yeah, whatever. Missile front is what I'm worried about. Although that SU-30 could well come around and wipe me after left. They're still going. There's still a tour having a go at that SU-30 out there. Man. I get into some sort of nice hover. Come on, mate. Let's get this just nicely in the middle. Adult hole. Does it do that? Oh, is this it? Is this auto hover done? Is it? Oh. Not bad, not bad. If I keep my octagon there, see if it stays. Stay within? Yeah, just about. Oh, cool. There you go. You've got auto hover in the Apache now. Look at that. Rock steady. Right, now I can concentrate on this. So, TSD. Oh. It's going to be, see, waypoint 22, so I think point. And it's going to be waypoint 23. Point. Whiskey 23. Enter. Fine, waypoint 23. But that's not what we're going to, is it? ETA like 14 hours? Like how far away is it? Point. Go away. No, W01, 400k. It's not switching waypoint, and I cannot remember for the life of me how to do it. Before defeat? What?
The mission has failed. We did not manage to take over all airports in time. 1 minute
Oh,
left
we had
until
one to
server
go.
restarts.
We had one airfield to go. Server restart. Oh well, there you go. Learning experience though. Obviously, if you are within the right hover parameters, then altitude hold becomes rad alt hold, which is actually hover hold. So we look at that, rock steady. Very nice. Impressive bit of kit. Very impressive indeed. It's the Apache. I might take this to Nellis. What should we do? Yeah, let's take this to Nellis. And then we can try. Let's try and work out how to lob the missiles and do the waypoints navigation. So let's stick with it. Thank you to those of you that are sticking around. Hope you're all well, staying cool, especially in Europe. Like America's perpetually hot, apart from the cold bits, but you know what I mean. 40 degrees in the UK's and something. It's still like 28 degrees up here, my house, even though it's 20 degrees outside. All the houses are built to super insulate. You just can't get the heat out again when it's in. Which is great in winter because you don't need your heating on as much, but nowadays it's just not conducive to a healthy working environment. Should we do Nellis or should we stick around on 4YA? Let's wait for the 4YA restart, I'll tell you what. I'll get a little drink. Stick with it while I'm here. Close the door. And then, what temperature are we on in here now? Yeah, 26.5. Man, toasty. Let's wait for the server to come back. We have Hoggett, Persian Gulf at War. My Hoggett frames are atrocious. I don't know about anyone else watching, but if you go on the Hoggett servers, they are brilliant. But I have to go down to absolute potato settings because it just makes it not worth it because I'm down at proper slideshow single-digit frames on the Hoggett servers. It's just a bit disappointing. Got Nevada PVE. There's a Nevada PVE. No ground targets. Should we mess about on here? I think I've done the Nevada one before. You know what? Let's do this Nevada mission. The 4YA one. Rather than my own, which I'm still in the process of essentially doing version 2.0. So entire rebuild of the code in particular, converting a few things to statics, removing a few things that aren't targets IRL. Yeah, quite busy with it. There's a few issues with Moose range scripts at the moment. Like once I've got them working, it's only showing the first 4 ranges, but it's not showing any errors. I don't really know what's going on there. We shall see. Let's take a quick look in the Book of Apache-ness then. If I go in Apple Books, that is a chart for Manchester Airport, which I'm not going to need anymore. This is the Apache. Yeah, you can do acquisition source cursor acquisition on TSD. Yeah. Add the location as a point. Set that point as your acquisition source via the cohort page. Yeah, acquisition. That's what I used to do, was set the point as the acquisition source. But why doesn't that work now? Let's find out where we're going. North Las Vegas. Where are the hub shrouders? Show me the choppers. Tharp, Groom, Vegas West, Vegas East. It's probably going to be Vegas East, isn't it? AH64D. I've never been on the Nellis one, so I don't know what this looks like. loads. CPG. Remote laser source, yeah. A designator, you've got your channel right, that's fine. Okay, straight ahead, yes. Okay, well. Selecting a point for direct to navigation. Add a point on the TSD.
Radar. 2 o'clock. Searching.
Right, let's see what the state of play is. Like a farpy thing down at the bottom.
Radar. 7 o'clock. Searching.
SA-10 site, Laughlin Airfield. Starting at the top and working their way down. Oh wow, I am very much in the middle of this here. Okay, so you start at the top left then, I think. Good to know. Let's then go to FARP. This is Vegas West. Well, I don't think it is Vegas West, is it? 004. That's going to be out towards Upper Valley. Select roll. FARP. M. That one. Let's join us this one. See if this gets any closer. Visit this one, that's fine. We can head up to Mesquite, whatever it's called. Mesquite. Capture the bases before time runs out. Well, it's not exciting. Yeah, we're in a right place. Right, there's a Mirage up there. It's going to give me some grief. So we've just head north of the road. Start following the road, terrain-wise. We do have a good bit of terrain off to our right, so maybe we need to be crossing over that. Use the terrain to our advantage, although... Yeah. We're popping up from there, but that is quite exposed. And I don't think we'll have a sort of CTLD JTAC to help us, because that tends to go in an order down the map. JTAC codes. Yeah, Creech, North Vegas, Nellis. Creech, North Vegas, Nellis. Is it North Vegas? No, that's going to be over here, isn't it? North Las Vegas Airstrip. NLV, yeah. Interesting, okay. Oh, that Mirage has turned around. What is he doing? He's burning back towards me. I get a sort of feeling I've got a very short life expectancy at the moment. But we live in hope. Let's pop this on. It's going overhead. Yeah, he's having a crack at me, I think. Possibly knows I'm here, he just can't get a lock. I've had him do a gun run on me while I've been on the ground before, which has been very nice of him. Let's see how long we survive. Let's do a bit of refresh on adding TSD points. Adding point to TSD, so we've got the TSD up, yes. We do point, yes. We do add, yes. Select the type. And then we want a target instead, I think. Press ident. Target 50. Nope, okay. Select an identifier. So the identifier is going to be from this page. The names aren't very intuitive. What they give it, they just kind of don't line up. They use different words for the same thing rather than keeping it consistent. So if I go TSD, point, yes, ABR for abbreviation. And which one do we want to add? Yeah, that Mirage is not very happy with me being here. I've got a short life expectancy, but the main thing is I'm getting this pinned down. HQ7, EWR13. So there was a Jeopard down there. Jeopard. So let's find. Yeah. ADU Jeopard. GP. Cool. Should be GP in there. So add target. Ident is going to be GP. Cool. Papa 01. This is just going to be Jeopard 1. 11S. QA 6205 7986. 5786. 6205 7986. 6205 7986. Yeah. Enter altitude 1859. So that done. Route dir. Point route. Ah, of course. This is how you do it. Route page, direct, point. Cool. It's all flooding back. So here I could go like whiskey, I don't know, 23 or something, or you can go on the F10 menu. Then waypoint lists. Oh. 10, there you go, whiskey 10. Enter. There you go, direct whiskey 10. If I use the symbology change, 46k. Over there. Awesome. That's the sausage. There's nav. Yeah, good. Route, okay. Let's take chart off. Looks good. Digital, or even satellite. 5 meters track up. 2D view. Map TSD, SA, good. That points to the current route and all that sort of thing. No, didn't point there. Select an acquisition source. Yeah. Cool. Excellent. Right, let's get the show on the road. Let's see if we can survive a robust miraging. Is it still there? Buzzing around like an irritating Frenchman. No, it's been replaced by an F-15. Which I don't think has seen me. Excellent. Famous last words. Let's go straight into combat mode. Let's have the lights off. Let's shove that on a weapon, for which I'll go to automatic ranging now, because while I'm on the ground they can't track me, which is good. Go into codes. Yeah, that's just on 1621. And 1621. Good. Channels, we're going to be looking first of all for 1621 and 1688. Good. Weapon, missile. Good. LA, LPRF, yes. Trajectory, we're going to go high trajectory. In fact, no, we're not. Are we? Yes. Let's. LRFD. First, last. Oh, those are priority. And then acquisition source can be fixed. TADS seeker. Is it not? I swear, yeah, you could add a waypoint. GHS? Can't remember what GHS is. Leave it on TADS for now. I mean, it's as much of a muchness. We're going to have to fire with line of sight anyway. So good evening from the flight deck. You join me in the cockpit of an Apache on a suicide mission in America. Yeehaw. Right. Let's roll in that collective, shall we? Clear above. To the left. Put that little bit of collective then. You're going to need left pedal as you do it, and with left pedal comes me turning my light on, because it's now dark in here. Good. Right. Collective comes in then. Power comes up without any left pedal, and with left pedal to counteract it we also need left cyclic. Whee. Obviously better than that if you're not on a crap house X56. We have a hover performance check. Good. Let's drop it down. Loadout. Let's have. Let's take some fuel out actually because we're going over mountains. There's very high altitude here. Let's go back down to 50% fuel. In fact, I hadn't added weapons in the first place at all, had I? That would be extremely embarrassing. I'm just going to go with Hellfires rockets for now, because why can I not have Hellfires on the outside anymore? Have they nerfed it so you can't have them on the outside? Oh. Well, guess I am having rockets as well then. Gone are the glory days of just lobbing 12 Hellfires over a hill with remote designators on 4YA. Rest in peace. And if I go up, see, I should be able to see here my threat, but I cannot. Why can I not see the threat I just added? Show waypoint data, interactive cursors, HSI, endurance, wind. Oh, is it the phase? Attack phase. Haha. That's why. Okay, never mind. That phase. It's my own fault. Brilliant. Map, hello. Map. Please. My map. You gone? Is that? Oh, what's I doing? Is the Apache broken? Come on. Why have I now lost? Why have I lost that? Masturbation. Let's go TSD. Show. You don't need that. It's fine. You have to map. Type. Oh, type stick. Stick. Sat. Yes. Whatever. Awesome. Right. Let's go. I guarantee I'm probably more bored of that than you are now. Right. With great power comes great left pedal. Jet, that's more like it. That was a bit lighter, it's less than 60% on the power jet. So that's Radalt hold. Let's just try that here. Well, that's rubbish. That's just ugh. That's just flying me forwards at an excessive speed. So I'll just pull away from here. Transition symbology. Even though we've long since transition, 50 knots then. Over the trees and far away. We're going right quite a bit, but that's fine. I want to come out of the houses between these, just so that some sort of masking going on. And let's see how much collective we can rip. Yank that power. It's interesting. Just keep. It wants to be out of trim. It doesn't fly in a straight line. The Apache's wonky. Some dude like Casmo or something will be able to probably explain that in better than I will. But like now, we're in kind of a happy medium. We're close enough flying in the direction we're pointing, but it's not in trim. And it's always just like it's a boot full of left pedal, even while you're flying along, fairly ordinarily. Just look for that massive missile streak that's going to rip my head off. 12 minutes, 40k, that's not too bad. Oh, we're not even going to get that close, are we? Follow the road. Got the ridges on the right. Hello on YouTube. Son Mood, good evening. Hope you're well. You join me as I'm about to be stealthily shot down in an Apache on the Nevada 4YA server, because I broke my own. So I'm gonna ruin someone else's server instead. Some interesting cacti. Yeah. Let them go. Hey. Nowhere near ripping enough power here. Yeah, look at it rip. There you go. Here we go, a bit more. Now you can see, obviously, you're ripping power, so you're going to need some left pedal to go with that. That's fine. You think, oh, I'm heading that way. That's good, that's where I'm pointing, but you don't. So now I'm going to pop as much left pedal in as, theoretically, as a civvy pilot I would be putting in. And it just sends the torque through the roof, and we are flying categorically diagonally when my X-56 doesn't do that. Piece of shit. Leave that there. There you go. So now that's basically in trim, but as always we're flying everywhere diagonally. Is it really that powerful? Look at the disparity between where we're going and where we're not. Interesting. Yeah. Yeah, it's an interesting aircraft for sure. So that's it in kind of aerodynamic trim mode. And then we can take the aircraft and we can pop it in. To nose tail trim mode over here. So it's essentially going to point in the direction that you are actually flying in. Which is way over here, and it runs away. So you can obviously spin that left. A little bit left bank, but that needs a bit of right pedal. There you go. It is spicy interesting. Good aircraft though, it comes with a lot of power. But then never seems to have enough. There you go. 102% torque there, just a little bit of touching onto the cyclic. Let's fly it in trim. Over there. Got my symbology back. There you go, ball in the centre. Take the power down. Get the box off of the torque value. Just find that natural point. There you go. 5 o'clock radar searching. Is that going to be? No one interesting. Whee. Let's get out here and just find a target. That's the power up at 90. 87. There we go, that's better. All nice and centered, but it just flies diagonally. Very strange. Very strange. Let's look around a bit then. Let's try and use a bit of terrain masking over here. Because any minute now we're going to get picked up by the systems over at the airfield. Let's come off that torque. Nice to know there's 50. 6 o'clock radar, yeah, happy with that. visibility of what's over there. That's going to be the city. Yeah, search radar of some sorts down there. Should we get behind a bit of population? What's over here? Bunkerville. Funny name for the town. Is it full of bunkers? That is the question.
HQ7, 12 o'clock, searching. CSU, 12 o'clock, searching.
ZSU searching? Ah, here we go. It's all getting spicy now.
11 o'clock, searching. Radar. 6 o'clock, tracking.
Fighter Jets HQ, hello. Yes, I'm not too bad, thanks. Hope you're well. Mucking about in the Apache at the moment. It's been months. Good 5-6 months or so. On DCS in general, really, so just easing back into stuff. I've got my frame rates back. Wow. Where did they go? Hello, frame rate mile run. There you go. Let's pop a bit of right pedaling.
Radar. 6 o'clock, tracking.
Oh. Tracked from the 6. Oh no. Wait a minute. Let's maybe just over here a second. Wahee. Bit of pedal. Wow, when the SAS plays ball. What's going on there? Come on. Hacking out. God, the Apache's awful to fly. Can't stand it. Tried to fix frames by deleting the temp folder. Yeah, there's what's it does? It does the there's like a shaders cache, which I must admit I haven't done a full Steam verification or anything since the update. There's no aircraft around. Interesting. Tracked by something, but oh well. Yeah, there's like that shaders folder I always forget to clear out after big updates and things. Because after a lot of updates, a lot of my textures go to the kind of the green digicam saying they're broken.
Radar. 6 o'clock, searching.
You go searching again. Stacking in SSDs, yeah. Yeah, Windows
7 o'clock, searching.
Can be a nightmare after updates. I don't have as many updates with this issues. Sorry, with this after Windows updates. It's normally Microsoft Flight Simulator that does. See, now I'm gonna laze the shit out of this. Channels, looking for Lima. code. LFD and good. My threat hasn't yet appeared. Oh, there they are. There they are. Threat mode, that's good. See what we can get to. I think we're going to get shot down fairly quickly. Fast Jet 2. Yeah, can't wait for multi-core and Vulcan. Yeah, multi-core. I think a couple of the add-ons are sort of started multi-core. There was something to do with the Raspberry Mirage, isn't there? And that the radars now are handled by a different core, so it doesn't drop as much. But to have that sort of support in there for the base game, yeah, it'd be great. I mean, I don't know. It's a bit weird that it hasn't been multi-core for such a long time. Surely with DCS 2.5 they would do that. A little bit of me thinks Vulcan might be a little bit overrated. I don't really play about that much with it. Certainly compared to DX12 anyway. They're both much for muchness. They're very low level APIs. And if the game is rewritten to have that, then that's good. Like, you can't really knock progress. But I think that's the point, is what I just said there, was it is essentially an entire rewriting of the program itself. This is just a program fundamentally. And if you're having to rewrite essentially the entire thing, that does take time. It's a lot of effort. You're going to lose a user base in that time. So but yeah, it'd be good, especially to take advantage of newer hardware. The main thing at the moment is just it's very CPU heavy, mostly for the AI things, I presume, and all the systems, which is good, but could just do with a bit of optimization. Taking off a few cores, being able to run headless clients if necessary for the server side of stuff. That'd be good, especially for big missions like this. Oh. Where did my frame rate go? Man, there's all. There's a bit of people joining and leaving the server. Why has my frame rate gone to absolute shit all of a sudden? Oh hey, there you go. As soon as I heard ZSU tracking, I knew that'd be the case. That's why helicopters are not massively effective on their own. Especially if you're on your own as well. What time is it? Oh well, I'm glad I got the TSD stuff down. That was the main thing I was worried about going on here. See if Persian Gulf's back up. See if we can do one there. Cool. How are we doing? Is it back yet? Yeah, Persian Gulf. Let's go to, where did it start? Dummy, Kish, Gyro, La. That was probably going to be La. Let's have a look.
Searching.
Cool. Man, these missions are always slow to load. Awesome. So let's give ourselves the usual loadout. PPs, good. PP, yes. Let's go down to 55% fuel. Let's do 61. Cool. Right, stay play. The list 1518.
Refueling complete.
No active JTAGs. Fair enough. Fair enough. Right, we are defueled. Good. So GPA is on auto. Till auto Pito he FMC DCS.
Rearming complete.
CF armed. Pages. Good. Plan's rubbish because I don't need them. It's not set, is it? And what waypoint is it? It is F10. Waypoint 21. Route direct to Whiskey 2. Nice. Charlie away satellite. Let's pop a couple of threats in. There's the main threat here. This hawk, isn't it? Yeah. Track radar. Or I'll just go through the control post. No. 40 RBR. Oh.
6 o'clock. Searching.
Yep. F1. So let's do a point. Add target. Target 26. I don't. It's gonna be HK, isn't it? Performance utils. TSD. Point abbreviations. Sam Hawk HK. Okay. I don't should be HK. Oh no. TG, whatever. T01. It's not even going to be 01, is it? It's going to be 26. Oh, why is this not working now? Again. T25. T26, no. For fuck's sake. Not an intuitive aircraft, is it? Stamhawk. It's HK. What's the HK for Hawk site? No.
Radar. 6 o'clock. Searching.
We can do it based off of the waypoint as well, actually. I do believe. Weapon, yeah, codes. Let's pick 15111, there you go. 5311. 5311. Channel 1. 5311. 2. 1688. Good. Right. Let's get this hoe on the road. somewhere over those hills, which I can crest nicely and then get immediately shot down over. The wrong tool for the job. Remove that power. There you go. So there. And then let's self over that big sodding mountain. You touch anything in this. Maybe I've not got enough curves on, I don't know. Cool. Let's drift over the top. Exile mode, H. Yes. Direct. Page. So. Let's add a target point depth. HK, so it works now. Why wasn't that working earlier? HK01 coordinate 40 RBR 4483 6359. 483 6359. 483 6359. Goes in 2659. There you go, that's the fork. VV still up there, good. So I've got a nice leg over this one.
Radar. 5 o'clock. Searching.
Oh, E3s. That's AWACS. Good. Let's take this then, how far? 17k. That's quite a way away. Too far for a Hellfire anyway.
SA8. 1 o'clock. Searching. Hawk.
Whee! Let's head for that terrain over there.
Hawk. 12 o'clock. Tracking.
box tracking, but I usually get that here. Slow this down.
SA8, 1 o'clock, searching.
Yes, searching.
Radar, 2 o'clock, searching.
Okay, now. Go somewhere around here so we've got a bit of an escape option. Grabbing onto that there. Let's pop this around here. So it's come back and left a bit. Cool. Let's see this away then. So obviously it's a slightly less lethal threat, you know. Although, something in the way of it. So I didn't like that. Let's have a look on bid. It's hats. Tell you what does kill my frames, the TADs. Absolutely mullers it. I essentially can't use the can't use these weapon. Cool. Fair enough. Well, I can do hovering quite nicely, but let's find another target. Let's nudge our way along. Bite that one off for the angle for now. Thing is, we've just got some very lethal stuff out there. Man, the final stage of hover for this is atrocious. It's alright when you get your eye in, but man, it's not. What's it trying to do?
Lasers on. Slaving. Deslaving. Lasing.
Oh, it's just down there. Surely that's in terrain now. Is that better? Let's do a quick bid check. TADs. No, you see, that's why you check. Seems to think he's got it, but he hasn't. Georgi is lying to us. So let's just go over here a little bit. Just don't that Avenger picking me up. Okay, we got now. Is that any better? Bid, TADs. Nah.
Roger, engaging.
That was the wrong button. But oh well, see how it goes. This one's going to miss for sure. Worried about where I'm pointing at the moment. There's that frame rate gone as well. What do you think?
Lasers
Oh, maybe
on.
that one did hit it.
Target destroyed.
Okay, not bad. He did a thing, yay.
And slave. Deslaving. Laser on.
Is one can even see that though? I don't think you can. Why are you flying me towards? Fucking hell. Hey. Now I just know something's going to laser spot me and shoot me down there. Why are you getting lower? See how that goes anyway. Add to the weapon page so I get some frame rate back. Maybe this one's alright as well. BTR-80. Goodbye. Sadly nothing useful. Attack phase, also got the Hawk sight over there.
Roger, ceasefire. Deslaving.
The Avenger. Pop at that.
Engaging.
See if that does it. So got the Hawk sight way out here. See that distance there. Hey, he was looking at me as well. Well, that's one less. Cool.
Deslaving. Laser on.
And how does this look? Apparently there's a shilker in there. That would be useful to get rid of, so...
Roger, engaging.
Oh,
Target destroyed.
whatever happened there? Dodgy control key.
Deslaving.
Cool. That's a shilker out anyway. Ah, the Vulcan. The Vulcan's the hardest one because that... that's kind of sat the other side of a fence. It's always been a nightmare whenever I've come up here. Because I used to extensively in the Mil-24. The SA-80 is going to be pretty dangerous. This would be a good candidate for the fire control radar.
SA-8, 12 o'clock, searching. SA-8, 12 o'clock, tracking.
Oh, that is tracking. Well, he knows we're here now. Spoil that surprise. Damn it. So I could try a low L with this one. Kind of lob it over the hill and then shoot after. Let's nudge up here. Try and get.
Slaving.
SA-8, 12 o'clock, searching. SA-8, 12
Laser
o'clock,
on.
tracking.
Firing. Roger, engaging.
Always not firing.
Roger, engaging.
Oh. Bell end, that's why.
Missile mode low L. Set to low. Setting to high. Engaging.
SA-8, missile 12 o'clock, launch.
Lasers off.
Has moved out of its square a bit now.
SA-8, 12 o'clock, searching. Hawk, 12 o'clock, searching.
Roger, engaging. Roger, engaging. We're up direct. Set to low. Setting to high. Setting to
SA-8,
blazing.
12 o'clock, tracking.
Engaging.
Stability is everything now with this one. Feels like something I don't have. Still climbing.
SA-8, missile 12 o'clock.
Now it's a race, and we're going to lose it. Potential for VRS, but willing to let that missile burn out.
SA-8, 12 o'clock, tracking.
Nah, stuffed it.
Firing.
SA-8, missile 12 o'clock, launch.
Launched again. My last Hellfire go? No, I don't have any Hellfires. No. Okay.
Gun set to 10.
SA-8, 12 o'clock, tracking. SA-8, 12 o'clock, forward, launch. SA-8, 12 o'clock, tracking.
What's it doing? Man. Off on a sideways trip, are we? Why? God, I hate the Apache. I love the Apache, but God, I hate the Apache.
Running first to 10.
12 o'clock, searching. SA-8, 12 o'clock, tracking.
Lasers off. Copy. Ceasefire. And sleep. Empty sleep. Blazing.
Hawk,
Rocket quantity to 2.
searching. Hawk, 12 o'clock, searching.
Negative. Out of range.
Rocket range. Oh. SA-8 might be out of missiles now. I'm surprised we tried hard enough. How long we got before it rearms? That's going to be a shock to the system, isn't it? Why is the shilkin on firing at me? Whoa, 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 whoa. Fucking hell, where'd that come from?
CSU, 12 o'clock, tracking.
Uh-oh.
SA8, 12 o'clock, tracking.
Uh-oh.
1 o'clock, tracking.
Anytime now, mate. This would be a good time to start, you know. Burn a few rounds out there. Yep. Ah. It's gonna be the death of me. A flying tank. Come on. No, I have face full. Ah.
Engine 1 out. Rotor RPM low. Engine 1 out. Rotor RPM low. Engine 1 out. Rotor RPM low.
Oh.
Engine 1 out. Engine 1 out. Engine 1 out. Engine 1 out. Engine 1 out.
Nah. It's very AA heavy for something that's just aircraft, but oh well. Passes the time. Both engines in lockout then. Let's see if we can get out. Let's go on aircraft. Out here. Let's bring that down.
Rotor RPM high. Rotor RPM high. Rotor RPM high.
Look. Oh, why is it doing that? Man. So click's done. Yeah, stick's basically in the middle.
Rotor RPM high. Rotor RPM high. Rotor RPM high. Rotor RPM high.
Man, why is this so horrendous to control? It's like even more so than usual. Ooh.
Rotor RPM low. 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 Rotor RPM low.
Oh, I feel the pain of the aircraft. Never go 60 FPS again. Yay. Like magic. What is VY in the Apache? I wonder. Because we are not getting good performance here. Oh, we high performance though. 130%. I just want to be watching that now. Come back a bit on the speed. I need to keep some speed up. 60 knots. Let's try and keep 60 on. dodging the hawk. There it is. It's over there somewhere.
Rotor RPM low. Rotor RPM low. Rotor RPM low. Rotor RPM low. Rotor RPM low.
Are we going to get over this terrain? I don't think we are. Just need to be very gentle. Try and nurse it back. Let's charge before bed. Oh no, messed that up.
Rotor RPM low. Rotor RPM low. Rotor RPM low.
Ah,
Rotor RPM low.
ooh,
Rotor RPM low.
that's not nice. That's not nice.
Rotor RPM
No,
low. Rotor RPM low. Rotor RPM low.
bump, big bump.
Rotor RPM low.
Ah,
Rotor RPM low. Rotor RPM low.
too low.
Rotor
Ah, that's
RPM
bad.
low. Rotor RPM 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 low. Rotor RPM
Trying
low.
to stay outside the hawk.
Rotor RPM low.
Not going to get over that. Just need to be right on that limit. Trying to hold 60 knots, just trying to get some sort of climb until we're high enough to get over. Trying to keep it in trim so we're not using as much.
Rotor RPM low. Rotor RPM low. Rotor RPM low.
Let's come back a bit to 60 knots, try and increase our climb rate. Saturated, yeah, whatever. Is this a nice way through here? Gonna lose some altitude here. Nice little test of the OEI performance. So I'm in lockout, I wouldn't want to be that one engine man. But seem to have gotten away relatively scot-free. See the bullet holes in here. In the engine there. Side peppered with rounds. Okay, over. Oh well, took a few out. Yeah, just follow the road here. Try and get a bit of sympathy going. 100%. Okay. Overlooking over there. Try and keep it in some sort of trim. Good. I feel a bit bad for engine 2 right now. Cool, let's box that. Four percent. For 829. How many minutes have I got at something? 18%. No, 18 minutes, I think. Of that temperature. Got that down to 97%. Torque's in. Temperature seems to be coming down a bit. "17 minutes. Yeah. I'll make it back. It'll be fine."
Rotor RPM high. Rotor RPM
Oh,
high. Rotor RPM high.
yeah, that's fine. It's meant to be a little high. Right, let's pen that. For the RTB, 16 minutes. NR still pretty high. Can I now get away with going into flight mode? Let's get rid of the... Let's make the aircraft safe. NR's getting really high.
Roger, ceasefire.
Let's get the flares safe then. So let's get that safe. Originate 13 minutes. I'm happy with that. Might have to be a running landing. This is a state we are in. Here we go. So if anything now, it needs to be pulling a bit more collective. Okay, what's our wind doing? try for a 0-0
Rotor RPM high.
in the back corner of this.
Rotor RPM high. 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 Rotor RPM high.
Quite 0-0. Oh, it's going to be a little bit maybe. That's a tail touch. And down. Oh, missed it. Well, let's kill those for a start. We made it. There you go. I see a few people stuck around. It is much appreciated. Yeah, there you go. Let's watch some guy nurse his Apache back. With one engine over challenging terrain, for sure. Is that the APU running? Good. Let's come down to idle.
Engine 2 out. Engine 2 out.
Yes, engine 2 out. Fine. I'm down to 20%. Oh, maybe he's already started. Checklist is very intelligent, is it? Oh well. Maybe like must be on within 20 seconds yet when you just turned it off. Shit. Cool. That's probably very good. Cool. Good idle animations there. Let's see if we were able to repair this F8. Ground crew, request repair. Shut down your engines. Oh.
Chief, turn on the ground power. Unable to comply. Request repair. Copy.
Ah, there you go. I was able to repair it after all. Oh. Live to fight another day. Cool. I think that's going to be me for this evening. It's alright getting in the Apache for the first time in a long ass time. Yeah. God, I forgot how awful it is to fly. God, I can't stand it. Like just the way it handles with the SAS and things like that. I mean, you can try and put more curves on. Like my hardware doesn't help, but God, it's dreadful. It's a bit like a childhood never meet your heroes thing. Just because you think, oh, the Apache is going to be the best thing ever, and God, it's dreadful to fly. It's a very potent weapon system. It's very good. I like the TADs can give you all the threats and things, but it's not much more than KA50. Yeah, I do like it. It's just awful to fly. Not very intuitive. what it's asking for and things like that. It's a very deep aircraft. Feels like it was built in a hurry. But either way, it's here. I was looking forward to it. I've got it. It's just something you have to stay very current with. If you don't fly it for 6 months, then kind of know about it, as I found out today. It's all well and good one thing trying to just throw it about and do circuits and things, but then trying to employ the weapons and do all the stuff with the TSD, it's just a bit meh. Mil-24, much nicer. Overall, as an aircraft to fly and things. And it's got door gunner now. I have to have some Mil-24 time, I think, next time I'm on here. Muck about on the server. In the meantime, I'm going to go to bed. Don't know about anyone else, wherever you may be. But those you're stuck with, thanks very much for watching. I'll no doubt, hopefully, see you around. Give it, what does it people say? The usual like, comment, subscribe, and all that BS. Yeah, just, thanks for sticking around. Whatever you feel like doing, it's appreciated. I'm going to be dropping off, but I'll be back like the Terminator, but worse. Most likely in Mirage F-1 again tomorrow. But here we go. My levitating Apache to finish us off. As it gets repaired and then dropped like a stone onto the ground. Yay! Repaired. Gonna drop it? You gonna put me down? Yeah. You know it. Boom. Like new. Oh, I can't again. Right. Rambled on. Thanks for sticking around. All the best, and goodbye.